Hey guys, it's Skittles again, and guess what just happened? So I tried recording, and only when I try recording, shit goes down. First time I tried recording, I didn't know what to talk about. Second time I tried recording, people bombard my recording with fucking noise. Because why?
Fuck you, that's how.
Because my sister decides to move shit right outside my room while I'm fucking recording. Next, what happens? I get everything free. I get my recording time free. And what happens is that in the middle of a recording, I get a fucking Amber Alert, and turns out that video didn't even save. Bing! Your mother! Okay, let's do this. How about this? Since it's late at night, it's like almost like what, like 10, I think 10:30, somewhere around 11 probably at the time. It's still gonna take me some time to freaking edit all this fucking shit. So the longer the video is, the longer I'm gonna take to fucking edit this shit. So okay, let's make it short. I'm gonna do a scary story, but originally I was gonna tell you a scary story that I thought was kind of scary, but you know what? It fucking got lost in the fucking recording. What the fuck? So I'm not gonna tell that story because I mean I'm gonna get tired of telling it if I get another fucking Amber Alert. So I'm gonna say another story. I'm gonna tell you another story. So let's call this this video, let's call it Too Spoopy For Me. Okay, let's call this the theme of this video, Too Spoopy For Me. Okay, it's late at night, you can watch it, whatever. So scary story, here we go. So one day when I was younger, I was like what, like I think I was like 4 years old. Are you fucking... Honestly, this shit only happens when I'm trying to record. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. I hope you heard that. The door is closed. The door is closed. And people are bargaining and making fucking noise. For fuck's sake. Anyway, so I remember I was like what, like 3 or 4, and my brother was like somewhere around 9, I guess, and my sister was like, I don't know, she was young. She was like 14 or 15, I don't remember. And I remember we were somewhere, and we were far from home. We were far from home, and the closest thing we had to to sleep, it was my aunt's house, and we asked my aunt if we could stay there, so we could sleep. So it was me, my brother, my sister, my mom, and my dad. We were on a trip, and you know, we just asked my aunt so if we could stay. She said yes, okay, because we were far from home and we didn't have gas. So we did. We went there. It was pretty big house. It was pretty big, and I remember my dad just took us to a room, and he told us, well, this is where y'all two are gonna sleep. And the room was kind of big, and it had three beds, and they were like kind of far away from each other. There was, one towards the the right side, where the almost and it would you know, it was like right against the wall, and then there was one in the middle, and one against the other the other wall, the left wall. So I decided to sleep in the middle bed, and my sister on the right, and my brother on the left. So we couldn't go to sleep, and we were just there, you know, staring at the freaking ceiling, trying to sleep. When all of a sudden I come up with the idea. Since I'm the youngest, I'm the most scared. Of course I am. So, anyways, I come up with the idea of just, you know, I told my sister and my brother if we could hold hands throughout the night, so we don't get that scared, you know. So we feel each other, like our touch, so we don't get so scared. And so I stretched my arms, you know, they agreed. I stretched my arms, and they stretched their arms so they can, you know, grab onto me, and we start holding hands. And, you know, we were holding hands, and, you know, a little bit after that, we fell asleep. We fell asleep. The night, we went through the night, and, you know, we woke up the next morning. My dad came into the room, and he asked us, how was your sleep? And we're like, oh, it was okay. We weren't able to sleep at first, but then we were able to, because we grabbed hands throughout the night. And my dad was like, what? How? That's not possible. Like, yes it is. I'm like, no, your beds are too far. So I was like, you know what, let me show you. So, like, you know, I started stretching my arms, and as I started stretching my arms, my sister and my brother did too. So I stretched my arms so much, like, in as I looked, and my sister was, you know, stretching her arm too, as long as she could, and we couldn't reach each other. We couldn't. So we stared at each other like, what the fuck? What happened then? Who were we holding the whole night? So then I just told myself, I don't know. I don't really know. The funny side to this story is that whoever I tell this story to happens the same to them. So tonight that you go to sleep, if you feel that someone is holding onto your hand or touching your hand, ask it who he or she is. Because up to this day, I still don't know who it's for. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.